I also met Boyd Bushman, a very interesting old chap who worked for General Dynamics in Fort Worth. And in his later years, I think he got to that point where I don't give a crap, you know? So he actually was talking about it all, talked about all the various types of aliens and the various types of ships. And the one thing that I'm pretty certain of, I know the number of how many alien species we're talking about varies from person to person. Some people say it's 3 and 4. Some people say it's 74. Some people say it's 102. I'm not sure anybody knows absolutely for sure. But I think it's safe to say that there is a living, bustling universe out there that we are basically unaware of. He also said that the Russians, along with the Chinese, are working with us at Area 51 researching anti-gravity. And I think what he meant by that is that we are back engineering these spacecraft that we have. I also met this interesting guy, Richard Tillman, who, as you can see, is a Navy lieutenant commander now. There's a lot of controversy now because they're trying to disown him and say that he's nuts and he never was anything. And yet, I know for a fact he's gotten into all kinds of top secret places. He's gone places that you and I couldn't go to. So this guy's for real. You may recall that back in 2008, there was a little bit of blurb in the media about the fact that there had been some meetings at the United Nations, and they were getting briefings on UFOs. And basically, they were meeting with some of the leaders of other countries, and primarily their public relations people, and telling them they better get their populations prepared for disclosure for the fact that there are aliens here, there are visiting the Earth. Some of y'all may recall those stories. Richard Tillman was one of these briefers. He was there. He has some incredible stories. I met him in New York. He told me that at one point they had worked on him, had opened his chest and had done some kind of work so that he could breathe the atmosphere on Venus, and they sent him to Venus, and he was there for a while with other alien species, not from Venus. There was a base there that he went to, and he opened his shirt, and sure enough, he had a big scar that went from the bottom of his throat way down past his navel. It was kind of extraordinary to me because as a police reporter, I've sat in on autopsies, and an autopsy is about the only thing I've ever seen that has a scar like that. So I don't know what to tell you other than he seemed quite sincere in what he's saying.